All right, let's get into the video, man. This is really the only reacts today. Mrbeast dropped $1 versus $100 million car.
Behind me are the most expensive cars in the world. No joke, we got our hands on over $250 million worth of cars.
God
One
damn.
of them even costing $100 million. And we're gonna be exploding, sailing, driving, and even flying all of these cars to show you why they're so expensive. Starting
We got
with
flying
this
cars?
$1 car. Literally a rust bucket. Why are you selling this car for $1?
Well, you see, it's pretty much worthless. And I can't put any time or money in this thing.
If you grab this $1, the deal is final. Now, obviously, this is a piece of garbage. But when you spend $20K on repairs, it actually runs.
All right, let's get this bad boy started.
Oh! I did not think it would start.
How is this thing driving?
It smells like smoke. This is crazy.
Why?
$1
Bro,
car.
spent 20 bands up.
$1 car.
Is that edited?
All right, well, that was the $1 car.
Glad I wasn't in that.
Bring in the $100,000 car, which
This nigga's so rich, he didn't even jump to 10,000 or 30,000. This nigga went from $1 car to $100,000 car. Bro, the level of wealth. Yo, his editors, yeah, that was such a clean transition.
drives itself. No joke, no one is currently in this car and it is moving. Let's see what 100 grand gets you. There's a lot of room in this car. This is one of the few cars that can actually fit all my kids.
You have kids?
Yeah, all of them. Let's take it for a little spin.
Bro, the Model
real
X is a
reason you're
good
buying
car, it
Tesla
just
is
looks
because
ugly.
it can drive itself. All right, I'm no longer driving the car. Oh, it's switching lanes. Whoa!
It is literally driving itself.
That's so
I'm
cool.
not touching the gas and I'm not touching the steering wheel.
Jimmy, are you telling me now you can take a nap while driving?
No, don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Now, let's see how fast the car can go.
Is it a plaid or not?
you backwards.
That's terrifying. This is just the beginning. Later, we have a car that literally transforms into an airplane and flies. But
Who's buying that, bro? And where are you gonna land it?
now,
Look at that Lambo.
oh, I almost hit it.
Bro, just left the keys in here? How'd nobody steal it?
And even though this costs twice as much, it has
Was that a
half
Huracan?
as much space. I don't know if I'd pay 200K for this car because I don't fit in it.
Do they even know how to drive a Lamborghini?
How would you Ford?
I think you just click the
On
shifter.
God, if I was invited to be part of this video, it would be like the greatest day of my life. Just as a nigga, I'm not even a car guy, but I just like driving. Just to be able to drive all these cars would be like such a crazy dream come true, bro. Like, bro, think about it. That's so nuts.
All right.
Can you
Now we're
imagine?
on the road. Oh, that sound. Oh my gosh, she sounds angry.
Dang, she's got some power.
Oh my gosh, this car is insane. I'm barely touching the gas and we're flying. This might be the fastest car I've ever driven. If
Wow.
you need to compensate for something, this is definitely the car. And now we are at the $300,000 car. And this is supposedly the
An armored
safest
truck?
car on the planet.
It's like a tank.
Is this a military grade car?
Yeah, this is so high up.
Is
were
that shit
also
Uzi
just in a
got?
Lamborghini,
Is
to
that
be
shit
fair.
Uzi got?
True perspective. Let's go over what makes this car so safe. First things first is the bulletproof windows that are this thick. The car is also encased in explosive-proof armor that we're gonna put to the test later on. Carl, do you want to press the buttons?
So bad.
You want to hit the smoke screen button?
Please?
What the fuck?
Crazy! We have a literal smoke screen. Oh my gosh, it smells!
That's insane, bro.
But the best part is, none of these features are what make the car
What the
really
fuck?
safe. It's the literal explosive-proof frame around the car. And we're gonna be the first people to test it. And for reference, before we blow up the $300,000 car, we're gonna blow up a normal car to see if the passengers survive. 3, 2, 1!
Fucking insane.
Not only is it on fire, but the mannequins literally flew out of the car.
That's
Blew
nuts.
a sunroof into that thing.
It doesn't handle it well at all. And before we blow up this car, I'm gonna put Feastables inside of it. Better protect my freaking chocolate. So supposedly, this car is explosion-proof, but that's
Movie
never been
promo.
tested. Let's see if the mannequins, and even more importantly, the Feastables survive. 3, 2, 1!
Yo, Maddie, thanks for 6 months. You been broke?
It just jumped. The car actually survived the blast with only a few minor scrapes. It put a dent in the window. Wait, hold up. Where are the Feastables? Chandler, get out the way. The Feastables survived. If you're looking for a car that can take a bomb, I officially recommend this one. But since we're not going to war anytime soon, for only an extra $200,000, you can get this $500,000 boat car. On land.
Yo, the Hummer H1 is one of the most beautiful cars ever created. Really though, it's a beautiful car. The H2 and the H3 are actually Mickey Mouse vehicles, but the H1 is fucking stunning.
This is a normal car. You can't really tell the difference.
What is this though? This is like a variation of that. What is this, chat? Is this like what is this called? Humvees? Humvees are, chat, military niggas, correct me if I'm wrong. Humvees are the actual vehicles they use in the military. Hummer H1s are the ones they made for consumers. Right? And then the H2 and the H3 are the ones with all the fake vents and shit.
Fun part. Just drive it in the water and it turns into a boat. We're gonna let Carl go first.
Here we go!
Oh, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't
So you
feel
can drive
right.
this
I'm
in the
having
water.
him go first just so I can make sure it works.
Are we sinking? No, we're floating.
That's
It looks
actually
like it
insane.
worked. Let's see what happens.
Oh my
That's
God,
actually
we're
insane.
driving in the water.
Holy! So you press this until you hear a beep. That's a beep. Now I should be able to drive this like a normal car, but on the water. Tia, hold on.
What? It's dumb
This
fast.
is incredible.
What
This
the
was literally a
fuck?
car 5 seconds ago.
You know, I would be out there with him, but I get car sick and boat sick.
Oh, we're getting there. Oh.
Yo, Mrbeast has this feature on his videos, chat. I'm pretty sure he's the only nigga that could do this. Look at this right here.
يا للهو حسنا يا كار
That's Arabic.
ما كان يجب أن يدعي мне сесть за
This Russian.
Вот так, детка! Правило первое. Держись от Криса подальше.
Bro, this nigga got motion. He's the only nigga I know on YouTube that has this feature. You can just switch it to like literally any language. Well, you can do subtitles if you want, but you can actually just change the dubs like you're watching some fucking Netflix show. So do you remember how Mrbeast had like a Portuguese channel, Spanish channel? He had all these different YouTube channels. He doesn't need them anymore because he uploads them all dubbed onto this one video, Japanese. That's crazy.
円を描いてるよ。渦巻きを作ってる。
彼とはついさっき会った。レースしよう。3、2、
1, go!
Motion! It's so seamless. It's so seamless. You don't even have to pause the video.
This is so much faster. He's not even trying. Come on.
Is that Naruto? It might be because he said he uses famous voice actors from different languages. So it actually might be Naruto. Like the nigga that voice plays. It actually literally might be. I don't know. But like he said he did that for his Spanish channel, I think. I remember him saying that in the podcast. So if you recognize the voices, you probably are right. It probably is the nigga you're thinking about, which is fucking crazy. So this nigga spends a bag to translate it, but now you can do it all on this one channel. You don't have to separate shit. That's crazy.
Oh, we're destroying him. Oh, it's a smoke show. I can't believe we just beat him. This thing goes way too fast. I can't think of a better way to celebrate a win than
Hopefully
a Feastables
everyone can
bar.
get that feature
Hey,
eventually.
have some Feastables. Oh! Hey! I got it! Feastables is the #1 chocolate on the planet. If you're not eating it, you should fix that. The fact that all three of us are driving cars on the ocean is
water.
insane.
Jimmy, I love this thing so
Yo,
much.
And the
all
craziest
that
part is-
leaf. Thank you for those 5 gifted subs, dog. Hey, appreciate that. They got French? I know they got French. No? What do you do? Hey, Ohead, thank you so much for the 5, bro. I
Vous
appreciate
n'avez
the
pas
love.
encore tout vu dans cette vidéo. La prochaine voiture que vous allez voir est capable de voler dans les airs. Et comme j'ai le vertige, je laisse Carl et Nolan.
Take this one.
Dude, what is happening?
This car is not only completely street legal, but it also has wings that can take it literally 8,000 feet in the sky.
There's literally a propeller
How
on that
is it
car.
street
Stay
legal?
here and watch it take off. I'm gonna go in that plane and follow it.
I just don't believe that this is actually gonna fly. It's
How is
taking
it
off.
street legal? It got
The
propellers
wheels
on
aren't
it.
on the ground anymore.
It's literally a car that's flying.
These cars are getting crazier and crazier. I can't even believe my
what?
eyes. There's a car a mile above my head right now.
This nigga has a flying car.
I feel like for $600,000, this is a steal.
Up next is the $1 million car. What I didn't only bring one of them. As you can imagine, there are a lot of $1 million cars out there. So to make sure I brought your favorite, we got the 10 coolest $1 million.
Yo, this nigga Mrbeast is crazy as hell.
$1 million car.
What the
and
fuck?
as per usual, we have the entire racetrack to ourselves. So I let my friends choose whatever car they wanted. I'm gonna just ride with you. You pick.
Bro.
Look at this view.
Am I gonna fit in this?
Is that a GT?
All right, I'll try not to text and drive.
It's private property. It's technically legal here.
Oh, here that Cody go. Oh my god.
We're never gonna die!
Well, jinx it.
I feel like I'm in NASCAR. I'm having so much fun. This feels like Fast and Furious.
There's just something so masculine about driving overpriced, loud cars
On a private racetrack.
on a private racetrack.
Hold on, I gotta send a text.
I'm crashing this.
Please don't. Car. Oh my god, we're
car is
doing
that,
donuts
Chad?
in $1 million car.
Is that a Ferrari?
And while the
car
game's
is that?
whizzing around the track, I want to show you the next car. This $2 million limited edition hydrogen car. No
God.
joke, this car is completely powered by
That was a GT?
hydrogen and actually exhales drinkable water as exhaust. But the car is still being developed, so this is just a prototype. I don't think I've ever struggled this much to get in a car. Whew. All right, let's see how she closes.
I do not trust that.
First impressions, door kind of slow.
We're about to turn on the road. This is a really big deal because this
Yo,
car has
hydrogen cars
never
is
been
like such
driven
a
on a
cool
road
concept.
before.
Ooh, you
You're
should've
literally
told me before I
powering
got
a car
in.
They
with
built
water.
this car as a proof of concept, so driving it on the road is questionable. Oh, look at that lady over there. That person over there is literally filming our car. And while we're driving, I want to tell you about the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 phone. And what's special about this phone is it literally folds in half.
This nigga got the sponsorship of Jet.
Also, I'd wear a seatbelt, but it doesn't have one. They haven't gone that far yet. The folding screen on the Flip 5 makes the phone fit in your pocket better, and also allows you to use 2 apps at the same time. Show 'em.
Let me show you. On the bottom half of the phone, I have Google, and on the top half, we're watching a Mrbeast video.
That's kind of tough, I'm not gonna lie.
Snap. Bro, this boy gets up there.
Yeah.
Even though this car uses hydrogen instead of gas, it still has a range of over 1,000 miles and a top speed of 221 miles
my
per hour.
God.
And another cool thing about this phone is it can record in
Whoa! Was this the car from the Streamies? It was, right?
4K 60 FPS.
You can even record while it's folded.
In fact, the Samsung Galaxy S23
The one that,
Ultra is the
Supercar
official
Blondie
vlog
had.
camera of the channel. Oh, listen to that engine.
Yo!
That's such a cool sound.
It literally has
I
a
didn't even
front-facing
peep that.
camera even when you close it down.
The Flip 5 is the most innovative phone Samsung has ever made. Click the link in the description to cop one right now.
Do it.
There's a lot of
1,000-mile range
cars
is
around me and
crazy
everyone.
at this speed.
Get away from my $2 million car. I'll see you at the next car. Back at the racetrack, we have the most exotic and
My Tesla's like
powerful
350
car
or something like
yet.
that.
Costing $10 million, this
All carbon.
Koenigsegg Vader is the only one
All carbon. Oh my god. That is a fucking attractive vehicle, dude.
in existence.
So this is the world's fastest production car.
Oh my god. And with literal crushed diamonds in the paint, the insurance companies would only let the owner drive it. That's probably the coolest door I've ever seen in my life.
Why?
You're crazy. All right, let's do this.
Do this.
Why
Fun
do
fact, I
that,
made a
dude?
grown man cry.
Really?
Yeah, I scared the crap out of him.
I'm gonna put my head back so I don't get whiplash. How is it so fast? I've never... One second. The reason this car is one of the fastest on the planet is because of its twin turbocharged V8 engine, and the fact that its entire frame is made out of air core carbon fiber,
Bro.
making it weigh 500 pounds less than a Lamborghini.
Yo.
I've never witnessed anything like this before. It's like riding in a roller coaster. My heart is pounding. That's crazy. Well, that was awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Let's go hang out with Jay Leno and see what a $20 million car looks like.
20 million.
All right. Jay Leno was the
Motion.
king of The Tonight Show for over 20 years. Today, he's the proud owner of one of the most impressive car collections in the world, including this $20 million McLaren F1.
Did it just start doing that because of you?
It's high tech.
Robbers, don't try that.
And what makes it so valuable?
It's a V12 carbon fiber. It's extremely light, and it was 241 miles an hour, which is still the fastest for a non-turbocharged, non-supercharged car. I'll show you something kind of cool. It got 3 seats, as you can see.
Wow.
The car is about 2,300 pounds. Your most modern cars are 4,000.
It's more comparable to Nolan's mom than another car.
That's right, exactly. In fact, Nolan's mom was really the one they used as the benchmark. You guys want to go for a ride?
Of
Would
course.
love to.
There's no way getting in
I'm
that
not
middle
there.
seat
My
is
bad.
actually comfortable.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Did not look bad at all. It's comfortable.
3 seats is kind of crazy.
It's oddly comfortable to have 3 seats like this.
Yeah, it is pretty interesting. Because normally this is where the wheel would be.
Exactly.
Or if you were in England, this is where this wheel would be.
That's right. Well, you can be in England, you can be in America.
How long have you had this car?
What year were you born?
1998.
Actually, I got this in 98.
I popped out of my mom and he's like, you know what, let's celebrate by buying this
That's
car.
right. Now here's the second part. I'm your dad.
Oh. Interesting. How much did you buy this
Yeah,
for?
but Jay
I
Leno's
paid
funny. What the fuck?
800,000. Wow. And I bought it, and people thought, you'll never get your money back in. But then it just went up and up and up and up, and now they're $20 million, you know, so it's crazy.
This car basically made you $1 million a year every year you've owned it.
I guess that's fair to say, yeah.
Carl, what do you think of the car?
Whoa. Whoa, think about that. Ever since he bought this car, it's went up $1 million in value every year. This nigga doesn't even have to, he could have just quit work at 1998 and then just, this car would have been his income. Eventually, I guess, when he sells it. What the fuck?
I like it.
What's stopping you from buying one?
$19.9 million.
Have you ever had a wreck?
Oh, yeah. I've had a lot of wrecks.
Thank you so much for taking us out.
Oh my
No
God.
problem, guys.
That was perfect.
These next 2 cars are so expensive that they
It goes
are
to 50?
literally locked away in a museum at all times. Combined, they cost $80 million, and somehow we convinced the museum to give us the cars.
Looking good.
And this is where the video gets
How? Nigga, how? I couldn't even get a selfie stick into a stadium. This nigga literally, oh my God, bro. How is that possible, dog? What do you even have to say to convince him of that?
It's literally mind-blowing. Crank this bad boy up. That's the 30 miller. Let's hear the 50 miller. Not gonna lie, I like the $50 million one a little better.
So I jumped in the $50 million car with Donut Media, and Chandler got in the $30 million car with Bo Bachman, the car legend.
You ready?
Bro,
you
the amount of
ready?
collabs in this one
Let's
video
do
is
this.
The
crazy.
reason the car that Chandler is in is so expensive is because it was specifically constructed as a gift from the founder of Ferrari to the founder of Ford. This is the only version of this Ferrari ever made in human history.
Oh, wow.
That's like, isn't that the best way to show someone you give a fuck about him? This nigga built a one-of-one car to give to a nigga just out of love. I have never, like, bro, that's the greatest gift of all time, it gotta be. He built a one-of-one car that's worth $30 million just to show a nigga love, bro. That's insane. Not love, it's business. Nigga, it would have been business if he charged him $30 million for it. Nigga has a police escort. Motion.
Watch out for this bump. No scrapage.
You don't really notice how like crappy the street is until you drive something that's $50 million.
The car we're in
car
is the
looks
most
cute.
expensive Jaguar in existence. It was the legendary actor Steve McQueen's daily driver, and he got so many speeding tickets driving it that his license was actually suspended.
I'm noticing every single pothole now.
And because these cars are so expensive, we have an entire police escort dedicated to making sure nobody comes close to the cars.
This is insane. Hey, get some speed.
I've never
How's
seen
it
anything
drive?
like this.
Beautifully.
Oh, my hat! Oh, well. And while we were all having fun, Bo Bachman pushed the $30 million car to its absolute limit.
All right, chill out, bro.
Wait. Hold on.
Hold on, the car stopped.
Hold on 1 second. We hit it too hard.
The $30 million car stalled. We're gonna hop out of these things before we break them. Let's go drive the $100 million.
How is he not a little scared? What if they charge this nigga like $10 million or something like that? What the fuck? He's like, all right, guys, next car. I would be frightened, dog.
$1 million world's first Ferrari. Most people would imagine a $100 million car would look something like this. But you'd be surprised to find out that this is the $100 million car.
What the fuck?
This car is so historic and valuable that this museum representative is the only person on Earth allowed to drive it. It's only allowed to be driven on this bridge. We had cops completely close the roads, and we even had street cleaners fill in every pothole and clean the entire street to ensure that nothing damages this $100 million car.
This is gonna be crazy! All right, and now we're on the bridge! Oh my gosh.
Look at that. $100 million barreling down the street.
Oh, I keep losing my hat!
He lost his hat.
That's the second time!
Most expensive car comes with a free hat.
Come on. Come on.
This is awesome.
Name one thing more fun than this. All right, floor it! Let's go!
That nigga's mute.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome! I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's drop a nuke on the bridge.
Okay, chat. I'm gonna ask a good question, okay? Would you rather drive the $100 million car or a Hellcat? Would you rather drive the $100 million car or a Hellcat? Put me in the Hellcat. Nigga, put me in a Hellcat, nigga.